Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, tonight we're in the UK and we're with our brothers Ed Sheeran and Devlin. And this one, I think it's called The Great British Bar Off, and it's on SBTV. So I think there'll be props to Jamal Edwards. You know it, rest in peace. So I'm not going to talk too much here at Urb'n Barz. We're just going to check out Devlin. We're going to check out Ed Sheeran. Not too sure too much about what's going to go on here. I saw this somewhere about a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or I don't know, a while ago. But at the time, I was too busy doing too much work and not enough play. So I never got a chance to even check it out, guys. So it's Ed Sheeran, it's Devlin. Devlin was doing stuff a while back. I've not really heard too much about what he's been doing. I've not really heard too much of his stuff either because I wasn't really listening to music back in those days. But Devlin is a name that definitely has come across my radar. And so let's check out Devlin, let's check out Ed Sheeran, and let's check out The Great British Bar Off from SBTV, Smoky Bars. SBTV. Hey, Smoky Bars. Go.
What's going on there? Dev said, ooh. And I'm giving the melody where it better be. I'm deadly and headed then deaded when Dev takes you out like a direct debit.
Oh, I've got to watch that. When Dev takes you out like a direct debit. So this was, oh my goodness, 13 years ago, 2010. And Ed Sheeran and Devlin were, I didn't even check out where they were. I wasn't looking, people. I was just looking at the date. It was October 2010. My goodness, how does time fly? Really?
What's going on there? Dev said, ooh. And I'm keeping the melody where it better be. I'm deadly and headed then deaded when Dev takes you out like a direct debit. One.
Whoa, 13 years later, people.
What's going on? SBTV, Devlin, Ed Sheeran. Live from the rooftop. This one's The Great British Bar Off the James Devlin album. Make sure you check that out.
Wow.
Listen. Yeah.
It's Dirty Devils and Edward Scissors. Like an equation, it figures we're off the...
Dirty Devils and Edward Scissors. Edward Scissorhands. Oh my goodness. So they really will be checking out the bars.
Off the James Devlin album. Make sure you check that out. Listen. Yeah.
It's Dirty Devils and Edward Scissors. Like an equation, it figures we're off the scale, but not shedding our skins like lizards. Too cold when we walk through the blizzard with no hat, coat or glove.
Oh my gosh, this is brass. They're playing some brass in the background, people. Check it out, Dirty Devils and Edward Scissors. They're playing the brass, like brass construction.
Devlin album. Make sure you check that out. Listen. Yeah.
It's Dirty Devils and Edward Scissors. Like an equation, it figures we're off the scale, but not shedding our skins like lizards. Too cold when we walk through the blizzard with no hat, coat or gloves. Try digits. It's been a long, long road, no fibbing. Go so quick though, excuse me, like a sick note. But it don't get realer than the realest. I'm a killer with
It goes so quick, excuse me, like a sick note. Oh my goodness. Darren Anderton? Really? I'm only joking, people. Oh my goodness, time goes so quick, man. Excuse me, like a sick note. Just excuse me.
Too cold when we walk through the blizzard with no hat, coat or gloves. Try digits. It's been a long, long road, no fibbing. Go so quick though, excuse me, like a sick note. But it don't get realer than the realest. I'm a killer with the lyrics. Just look back at SBTV and you'll see. Taking the scene to where it hadn't been. My brother Jamal, you can rest in peace.
Oh, Jamal, rest in peace. I knew they were going to mention him. So Devlin, Ed Sheeran, The Great British Bar Off. My gosh.
Go so quick though, excuse me, like a sick note. But it don't get realer than the realest. I'm a killer with the lyrics. Just look back at SBTV and you'll see. Taking the scene to where it hadn't been. My brother Jamal, you can rest in peace. Just knowing you help men get where they're going. All makes sense in the mind of a poet. I owe it to keep on growing. Like a life at the bars don't cease. I'll give an arm and a leg one deep while I'm dragging this beat to a depth for Mariana Trench. Sat thinking, holding my breath till I feel free too, like Wretch. Until my last fasting breath, I'm a cut man down on the barbarous flex. Who the fuck wanna spar with a vet? I'm Alexander the Great when I'm marching in armies again. I got a spring in my step, slinky when it goes down like Monica Lewinsky. I'll be right here in the thick, they can diss me, but they'll get thrown like the frisbee. If what you're chatting is wet, miss me, bitch, please. Eric Von Danigan couldn't even question my history. Been spitting like I was an M16.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So he's talking about going down? I think he mentions Monica Lewinsky. What was that with Bill Clinton? How many years ago was that? That's madness. Oh my gosh. My system went a bit funny there as well, people. So I wanted to stop it before for something else. But Devlin spitting the bars, and you see in the background, oh man, Ed's just sitting there waiting for his turn, people. Just waiting politely for his turn. But I'm going to wheel that again because Devlin was saying something and my system just went funny. It just flopped. Don't flop. Don't flop. Anyone remember don't flop? Don't flop, people. But yeah, Devlin was just spitting them bars.
3-2 like wretch until my last bastard breath.
Oh, that was it. He said something like going back like 3-2, like wretch 3-2. My gosh. Yeah, wretch. Oh, he's got some bars himself, isn't he? Wretch 3-2. Trust me on that, people.
Arm and a leg one deep, and I'm dragging this beat to a depth of Mariana Trench. Sat thinking, holding my breath till I feel 3-2 like wretch. Until my last bastard breath, I'm a cut man down on a barbarous flex. Who the fuck wanna spar with a vet? I'm Alexander the Great when I'm marching in armies again. I got a spring in my step, slinky when it goes down like Monica Lewinsky. I'll be right here in the thick, they can diss me, but they'll get flung like a frisbee. If what you're chatting is wet, miss me, bitch, please. Eric von Daniken couldn't even question my history. Been spitting like I was an M16. You might
spitting like an M16, spitting them bars. My gosh. But when I'm just listening to this beat is so open. It's so open. It's allowing my man Devlin enough time just to spit wherever he wants to. It is kind of sparse as well, but I just love the brass that's taken up from this beat. I haven't heard this something like this for a long time, people. My gosh. My God.
Blinky when it goes down like Monica Lewinsky. I'll be right here in the thick, they can diss me, but they'll get flung like a frisbee. If what you're chatting is wet, miss me, bitch, please. Eric von Daniken couldn't even question my history. Been spitting like I was an M16. You might wanna run and take cover when I'm letting go another. Said a letter to your ma, that's word to your mother. Too stellar, I'm a star, well at least in a gutter. Yo, Dagnar, I'm still the same.
Big Daddy Kane, word to your mother. A word to the motherland. Oh my goodness.
Cover when I'm letting go another. Said a letter to your ma, that's word to your mother. Too stellar, I'm a star, well at least in a gutter. Yo, Dagnar, I'm still the same twisted fucker that run through the game and rep for the borough, and there ain't no name that can make me shudder. Walk by a clock and I wouldn't be alarmed. Nah.
Oh man, Ed's coming up and he goes, you can go by a clock and I ain't gonna be alarmed. There's no one there who will make him shudder. Really? And Ed's stepping up to the plate. Trust me, this is going to be interesting. Is he going to be spitting bars or is he going to be singing? I don't know.
Can make me shudder. Walk by a clock and I wouldn't be alarmed. Nah. Sheeran, how about you hit him with a bar? About time you've been spitting for a minute and a half. Gotta stretch my legs, I'm just sitting on the charts. People may think I just sing with guitar. I'm at home with the start like I'm living in the past. Right.
Oh my goodness. I didn't think Ed was going to be spitting like that. You called him Sheeran.
Nah.
Whoa.
Sheeran, how about you hit him with a bar? About time you've been spitting for a minute and a half. Gotta stretch my legs, I'm just sitting on the charts. People may think
I love that. About time. You've been spitting for a minute and a half. I've got to stretch my legs to being out on the charts. Oh my gosh. So Ed was just waiting for his turn. He was waiting for his turn. I'm just going to let him flow.
Nah. Sheeran, how about you hit him with a bar? About time you've been spitting for a minute and a half. Gotta stretch my legs, I'm just sitting on the charts. People may think I just sing with guitar. I'm at home at the start like I'm living in the past. Writing these lyrics round, sipping on a glass of the darkest Guinness with an Irish heart. 3 passports, 1 red, 2 of them blue. Live Finsbury and Stoke Newington too. Witness the rise of the young gun who's been listening to Dev since the channel was you. It was Tales from the Crypt on my screen. Till we met, kick-started a dream.
Wait. Yo, guys, we're going again with our man, Ed Sheeran. The system just... Really? Why does it do it? It just messed it up. Really? Not happy, people. Anyway, let's go.
Bro, how about you hit him with a bar? About time you've been spitting for a minute and a half. Gotta stretch my legs, I'm just sitting on the charts. People may think I just sing with guitar. I'm at home at the start like I'm living in the past. Writing these lyrics round, sipping on a glass of the darkest Guinness with an Irish heart. 3 passports, 1 red, 2 of them blue. Live Finsbury and Stoke.
Oh, I love that. He's got 2 passports, red. What does he say? I know he's got 2 passports. He's got an Irish passport, and or is it a European passport? You've got a black and a red one, innit?
On a glass of the darkest Guinness with an Irish heart. 3 passports, 1 red, 2 of them blue.
Ah, 1 red, 2 of them. He says he's got 3 passports. 1 red, 2 of them. Where?
Sipping on a glass of the darkest Guinness with an Irish heart. 3 passports, 1 red, 2 of them blue. Live Finsbury and...
Ah, 3 passports, 1 red, 2 blue. That's what he was saying. With the new colour, the British passport, etc.
Sipping on a glass of the darkest Guinness with an Irish heart. 3 passports, 1 red, 2 of them blue. Live Finsbury and Stoke Newington too. Witness the rise of the young gun who's been listening to Dev since the channel was you. It was Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, that was where it all went funny. So he said he's been listening to Dev since the channel was U. If any of you know about Channel U, I used to watch Channel U way back in the days. Oh my goodness. I think that's the first time I saw Chip was on there. Was it Chip? I'm sure he was on there. Chipmunk, he was on there. Channel U. And then it just disappeared. And I just stopped watching hip hop after that, people. But I used to flick into that quite a lot. Channel U. Oh my goodness. That's a blast from the past, people.
To witness the rise of the young gun who's been listening to Dev since the channel was you. It was tales from the crypt on my screen till we met, kick-started a dream. It was blood, sweat and beers, watched how then appeared. Now it's back-to-back bars on a beat, I've missed this. Justice bitter from Ipswich, back on OT business. On time, I'm not overly trying, but on tracks like this a bit of soul is required. Been too long, but I've been stoking the fire, still coming with heat like I'm holding the iron. Remember when I was just told to be quiet, now I'm pretty sure no one's colder than iron. Except maybe Devs, I take big strides, fuck baby steps. I can't do a thing, they won't hate me less. These lungs make money, so I save my breath. Put me in the ring, I can take the best. Gloves on.
Oh, put him in the ring, he can take the best. Whoa.
Set maybe Devs, I take big strides, fuck baby steps. I can't do a thing, they won't hate me less. These lungs make money, so I save my breath. Put me in the ring, I can take the best. Gloves on, gloves off. Don't blink, did he when he must off? Fly around the world, but he used to be a bus stop. Came in the booth cause I had to do the daisy steps. Now I can't do a thing, they won't hate me less. These lungs make money, so I save my breath. Put me in the ring.
These lungs make money, so I save my breath. Put me in the ring, and I hold my own. With the best.
I can take the best. Gloves on, gloves off. Don't blink, did he when he must off? Fly around the world, but he used to be a bus stop. Came in the booth cause I had to do the dust off. Now what?
The flows do skip, you know, hopscotch, you know, a hot step. Through hell and burn my own socks off. Make it bang like I'm trying to get my rocks off. A pretty girl's ugliest friend can cock block, lock, load. I give them both barrels like lock, stock. When it's on top, the star on the Christmas tree. When me and Ed Sheeran rip this beat.
And like Kendrick Lamar, this dick ain't free. I'm a difficult man.
Really? Like Kendrick Lamar? It ain't free? Oh my goodness. And he said this beat is skippy like hopscotch. That was Devlin way before. My goodness. Ed Sheeran, what are you saying? What are you saying? This is my channel. I don't talk that kind of stuff on my channel. Really?
On top, the star on the Christmas tree. When me and Ed Sheeran rip this beat.
And like Kendrick Lamar, this dick ain't free. I'm a difficult man with a sky-high festival fee. Had to make it happen for myself to believe. Open the door for the new generation, but they don't see who we helped you to be. Me and Devlin showed you what yourself could achieve. 15 years and we're still here.
Open the door for the new generation, but they can't even see what the people are laying, the pioneers were laying for them. But even with Ed Sheeran and Devlin, what they're saying, I go way back like Spinal Cord, way back before then, to the times like Grandmaster Flash, Melly Mel, Duke Booty, people like that, Grandmaster Kaz. They're the ones, the real pioneers. And then if you want the British ones, you want people like Merlin, Mello, you know? Really? Who's the people I was down with as well? The Cash Crew, people like that. Oh, the Mighty Ethnics, really? So if you want to go back, you keep going back, way back. So, and it's true, people don't really remember the people from who are the pioneers who actually started doing all this stuff. But if you want to go back to the British stuff, and even go back to people even more recently, like Black Twang, really? Oh my goodness. Got to know your history of hip hop, people. Trust me on that.
Difficult man with a sky-high festival fee. Had to make it happen for myself to believe. Open the door for the new generation, but they don't see who we helped you to be. Me and Devlin showed you what yourself could achieve.
Open the door for the new generation. They help you to be who you're gonna be.
Leave. Open the door for the new generation, but they don't see who we helped you to be. Me and Devlin showed you what yourself could achieve. 15 years and we're still here. Still coming ragged when we're still weird. When Jamal passed, cried real tears. Without that man, I wouldn't.
When Jamal passed, I cried real tears. 15 years and we're still here. When Jamal passed, we cried real tears.
See who we helped you to be. Me and Devlin showed you what yourself could achieve. 15 years and we're still here. Still coming ragged when we're still weird. When Jamal passed, cried real tears. Without that man, I wouldn't be here. Now my first week numbers, they still fear.
This real life shit, no films here. Ain't gonna see Steven spill here. We took it from nothing to something, who's leaving us killed here. No one or nothing, I know that they're bluffing. Make buildings shake like an 8.8 earthquake, so you might want to hold on to something. Tell them all the generals coming. Shout on the rooftop, 2 killers on a tune. What? All these other men are too soft. Don't remind me of Dylan or Marley, but regardless, they're too far.
He's a young gun, but we're still on Louis White. Been there so long, guess I'm doing something alright. Fuck a tom-tom, drop a pin and get bowled over. Salty lyrics with a chip on my shoulder. Anyone that hates me will get one over. Can't remember when I was sober. Drink to warm the.
I love it when they were just going back and forth together, people. I'm going to wheel it back a little bit, guys. That was great. So I love it. They're doing their own little piece and then they came together. Came back and forth.
When Jamal passed, cried real tears. Without that man, I wouldn't be here. Now my first week numbers, they still fear.
This real life shit, no films here. Ain't gonna see Steven spill here. We took it from nothing to something, who's leaving us killed here. No one or nothing, I know that they're bluffing. Make buildings shake like an 8.8 earthquake, so you might wanna hold on to something. Tell them all the generals coming. Shout on the rooftop. 2 killers on a tune. What? All these other men are too soft. Don't remind me of Dylan or Marley. But regardless, they're too
He's a young gun, but we're still on Louis White. Been there so long, guess I'm doing something alright. Fuck a tom-tom, drop a pin and get bowled over. Salty lyrics with a chip on my shoulder. Anyone that hates me will get one over. Can't remember when I was sober. Drink to warm the heart when days are colder. Try to drown the pain inside I'm holding. People I don't like to do the most in. Why you acting like you fucking know me? You weren't there when I played empty shows in. Wondering when the songs were gonna blow. But we kept marching on because we are soldiers. Always been the hardest in the coldest. Used to sleep on Jibby Devin's sofa. Now he looks at you like, bro, I told you.
Why? Because we're riders like one owner. Type of rhymes you'll find inside my folder. My inside.
So he said you weren't there when he was doing shows in front of like no one. So it's like from way back in the days. There's some people who they would turn a blind eye back in
When
the
I played
days.
empty shows in, wondering when the songs were gonna blow. But we kept marching on because we are soldiers. Always been the hardest in the coldest. Used to sleep on Jibby Devin's sofa. Now he looks at you like, bro, I told you.
Why? Because we're riders like one owner. Type of rhymes you'll find inside my folder. My inside the mind to break the mold. I'm out of sight, I stand alone, alone. Mr. Graver here and old Dakota. Flip the pain and rip the game, I told you. Way back when I was the coldest younger. Nowadays call me the coldest older.
It's criminal.
Way back when I was the coldest younger, but nowadays they call me the coldest older. Oh my goodness, these guys are spitting. I just love this beat. It's just fantastic. They're so open. It is so open. It's allowing them just to absolutely spit their rhymes as well. But I love the groove that's going underneath this as well. It's so open and it's so just, it's incredible. I just love the brass. The brass, it's just, really?
Why? Because we're riders like one owner. Type of rhymes you'll find inside my folder. My inside the mind to break the mold. I'm out of sight, I stand alone, alone. Mr. Graver here and old Dakota. Flip the pain and rip the game, I told you. Way back when I was the coldest younger. Nowadays call me the coldest older.
It's criminal how everyone expects me to give it all out. Singing or rapping, I'm killing them wow. Cause I got bars like criminal now. Think cause I got kids, I'm simmering down. Onslaught records, I'm bringing them out. I heard all the subliminals, but they're minimal. Don't make me laugh out loud, yo bro, calm down.
It's criminal when I don't hear no new original men. Think that I sound the same with content. Then you must not know Jim at all then. Would you want a song written, a rap tune, a grand bar? Versatility with a pen. Fuck, I'm all like Millwall, I'm here in the Lions Den and I'm hungry again.
F them all. Like Millwall, I'm here in the Lion's Den. Oh my goodness. Like that, Millwall, the Den, the Lion's
A
Den.
rap tune, a grand bar, versatility with a pen. Fuck, I'm all like Millwall, I'm here in the Lion's Den and I'm hungry again.
I represent for the gingers. Got fire in my head and it spit.
I represent for the gingers. Got fire in my head. Just reminds me, was it Doctor Who a few years ago? Now, who is it? Was it Matt Smith came? Was it Matt Smith? When he's checking, he said, yeah, I'm still ginger. And people started getting all antsy about it when he was actually bigging up the gingers. He wasn't being offensive towards ginger people at all. But people want to get themselves so upset and irate for no reason whatsoever. So they just take umbrage. They don't even listen to the context of how people speak. It's called language, people. Comprehension. We're still rapping for the gingers, people.
I'm all like Millwall, I'm here in the Lion's Den and I'm hungry again.
I represent for the gingers. Got fire in my head and it spits out. Sit down and then fuck your column in inches. 5 stars, even if the critics don't give this 11 out of 10 on my worst day. They didn't believe me in the first place. Check what the flowers on the hearse say. R.I.P. to your words, my rise is a curse to remind you I'm here. Coming for the best ain't a good idea. It's only sickness and God I fear. All this money couldn't dry those tears.
It's only sickness and God I
When
fear.
real life happens, it's irreversible. Outside a career, when it's personal, when the outcome of life is worse than you feared. Nothing can fix that. Still each year we're coming fresher than Tic Tac. Somehow it works when the genres are mismatched. People looking at me like I'm living in a fish tank. Got opinions, you know where to sick that.
Go fill a tortilla with crap. Keep coming with your shit raps. You man get bitch slapped by some bitch that a bitch slap.
Oh, go fill a tortilla with... You still keep coming with your raps. Oh, I like that tortilla.
I was high up a split and a 6-pack in the bits back. When I did not give a fuck. When me and Ed went back to to back on these tracks, and we walk round dagging them drunk.
2010 starting with examples tour. It was 64, then 64 more. Bomb that won't break and harder than it's ever been.
Let her reminisce, Ed and Devlin.
Jimmy Sharp, Louis White on the beat, SBTV, Devlin, Ed
Wow.
Sheeran.
Devlin album coming soon.
You know, you wallet.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ed, really? You coming like that? On my really? Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to edit that out. So people, that was fantastic. That was Devlin, that was Ed Sheeran, and they were giving it the Great British Bar Off on Smoky Bars TV, people. Unreal. I really enjoyed that. That was great. That was great. Excuse the language, people, but that was great, people. Absolutely loved it. And the two guys on the beat, oh my goodness, that was so funky fresh. That was incredible. I just loved the brass. That was mad. I loved that, loved that, loved that, loved that so much. And they gave them so much space to get their rhymes out, to flow, and just to let it all out. So guys, that was fantastic. That is how we do it here in the UK, people. Devlin and Ed Sheeran. Well, they call him Shearer at some point, or Edward Scissors. Really? Anyway, people, I love that. The Great British Bar Off, people, not the Great British Bake Off. And that was great on SBTV, and it still lives on. Thank goodness for that. Rest in peace to Jamal Edwards. But guys, didn't know Ed could spit like that, people. Right, really? But obviously he's been doing it for a long time. So he's very, very, what's the word? Multifaceted, multifunctional in his music. He's multifaceted. He can do what he wants to do, people. But that was great. And it was just interesting listening to Devlin. It's the first time I've really heard Devlin rap, to be honest with you. So hold my hands up there. So yeah, that was great. I know he's been in the game for a very long time. So, and they were saying that he's got a new album coming out. So everyone should check it out. Check out Devlin's new album. Check out Ed Sheeran. He's still doing his pieces. He's still singing, people. And he's still doing it very, 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 very well. But the rapping was great. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. That was fantastic. So here at Urb'n Barz, guys, we like things like that. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And the bit that made me laugh the best was Ed was like this onto the cap. Anyway, let's not even talk about that, people. It's the weekend, so let's chill out. Let's have fun. Go out, have fun, party hard, and whatever you want to do, get up to, whatever. Make certain, though, that you take it easy and that you're safe, that your friends are safe, and everyone around you safe, people, so that you can come back here to check out the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys. I love that. I'm out.